There we go.
We good?
We're live.
All right. Good morning, afternoon, everybody. We're right on the verge of it. We're just right on the edge, keeping it like my wife does it. You know how I'm saying? Never actually getting there.
12 o'clock.
There we go.
12 o'clock. It was morning. Now it's afternoon. Good one, then the other. Hey, Helen. Hey, Kristen. Hey, ThorTV. Hey, Karen. Hey, Kat. It's good to see everyone back in action.
Oh no, crap! I gotta do something for Kat. That's why she's yelling at me right now.
No, I think she's just saying hi. Hey, Amada. Hey, Ray. Hey, Carol. Hey, Jack.
That's she needs stuff. She needs measurements from me, and I've been like putting it off for a couple weeks, because I had time.
Well, it seems like something you guys should do in the inbox.
Yeah, maybe. I'll do it right here on the broadcast. All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's take your measurements real quick. Hi, Jack. I said hi, Jack. Come on now. Oh, hey, Lego Puzzle. Hey, Candace. Man. Hey, Luciana. So we don't have any questions since this was so short notice, unless shit, get out of here. Unless there's something that happened to have popped up in Tumblr. Hey. Oh my God. Let me see. Let me check the Tumblr inbox. Yeah, there's no questions. So let's just talk about what's been going on with us over the last few weeks. We figure it's been about a month.
I think it's been longer.
Maybe. Whew. Hi, Pam. So what?
Oh no. Did I lose the broadcast or did I just lose Bill? Probably just lost Bill. Well,
I just dropped.
There's duplicates of you now. It's weird.
No. Well, either way, I'm here and it's great.
Why you keep duplicating yourself?
I know that's how Loki does it, I guess. Let's do this. So yeah, we're having technical difficulties, but tell me about where you've been, because we haven't really even kept in touch over the last few weeks.
I know. Why? Talk to me.
I got time for that.
Time to talk to me.
Have you been just in Fresno, or have you been traveling at all? Have you?
Oh, just been here in Fresno. Been doing a lot more photography stuff. Nothing paid, but just a lot of fun things as far as that goes. Still got some more photo shoots coming up to do, to work on.
Okay. All right. So a lot of photo stuff. Keep an eye out for that. Is that all? I mean, are you posting most of that on ThorTV, or is it a little too risque?
No, yeah, the risque stuff is on different sites. As far as everything else goes, I don't post it on ThorTV. I post it under Midnight Realm Photography.
So there's a new page for you guys to follow, Midnight Realm Photography. Do
I've
that.
had a page for 6 years, maybe a lot longer than ThorTV. ThorTV is the newest page I have. All my other pages are much older.
Yeah. Well, that's like my.
Your wife?
I have a web. It's like my wife, much older. I have a web page that I don't show anybody because I haven't updated it in forever. I don't even remember how to get on the FTP server, so I gotta figure that one out.
I got one of those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
so, hi, Luciana. Hi, Lorena. Let me see. What brought y'all back together for the new broadcast? That's a good question, because you contacted me about wanting to do it and saying, hey, how about we do it once a month, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I just had the idea the other day. I'm like, why did we completely stop? Maybe we should just do it once a month and like give people updates on what's going on, even though I have nothing to actually update at the moment. But thought it'd still be a good idea to keep doing them, just not so often. I mean, there's nothing to update about every single week. I think we have something going on every week.
I think both of us are kind of plateauing as far as the things we're doing outside of cosplaying, and the things that we're doing we can't really, or we don't really want to talk about, and the things that we have with cosplay aren't really that momentous anymore. It's not like going to cons and the same two costumes are really worth talking about so much. But hi, Lynn. Glad to see you.
Kelsey, yes, those are peacock feathers.
So I'm gonna have you guys back in the broadcast. Just
I'm just getting the silhouette of them.
missed you both so much since Philadelphia. Oh, fangirl madness.
Um,
We'll someday maybe come back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Perhaps meet up Dragon Con trip allows me to hang out with Kay. Kind of an end of the month follow-up schedule. Yeah, I don't know. We might do it at the end of each month. Maybe we'll just do it a random week of each month. Wraith wants to know what's your favorite Borderlands character. I don't know if Steven's ever played Borderlands. Did you play Borderlands on?
I have Borderlands. I have Borderlands 2 for the PS4. I think I have it for the PS3 as well. It is original. No, it's not on PS4, is it? Is it?
I think it's
I don't remember. I think I have it for both, and I also have it on my computer. And every time I play it, like, I don't fully get into it. It's just difficult for, I don't know. The controls are a little weird for me, and it's really, really slow moving.
Do you remember who you played as? Was it a little skinny guy? I bet it was the assassin.
Borderlands 2, you get to choose. I think it was a guy who had, like, was his name Zero?
Yeah, the assassin. I knew it. I fucking knew it. It's everyone always goes for the assassin. He's so like sleek and cool looking. My favorite Borderlands character is the mercenary, because you use your special move and it kills everyone in the level for you, and it's the best.
Yeah.
Has Steven finished season 3 of Black Butler?
Is it on Netflix? No, I haven't seen it yet.
Apparently not.
I've seen season 1 and 2 multiple times. I know Bill hasn't seen it at all.
I haven't seen jack shit.
Yeah, anything to do with anime, probably.
I'm planning to bust out that Golden Boy DVD and show it to. I want to watch it with Bennett and Amada, expose them to it, because.
No idea what you're talking about.
Golden Boy is an anime that's back from probably early 90s. And it's just the fucking most hilarious thing I've ever seen. And it's about a wandering student who's traveling on his bicycle across Japan. And every town he stops in, he has to learn how to do a different job. And at each job, he falls in love with a different girl. And he's just a total, he thinks with his dick, but he's got a heart of gold, but he's real horny and stupid. So,
oh man,
I love it.
Guy sounds like me.
Sounds like my wife. Favorite character to play is Gage, though I'm like Krieg, but my favorite NPC is Handsome Jack. Oh, Wraith, wait until you get to the pre-sequel. There you can play as Handsome Jack. Kintaro Io, those girls. So do you have any Deadpool stuff in the making right now?
Well, we're supposed to be filming these last 2 weeks, and I haven't filmed anything.
Oh my god!
I haven't written anything new, but I still have 4 skits that are done and need to be filmed. So,
okay,
we might work on that next week, because right now Riley, my Negasonic, has blonde hair.
Okay.
So we need to do a photo shoot with her blonde hair on Sunday, and then we're going to shave her head again, and then we'll start working on videos.
There you go.
And I'm excited for the next one, because it was one that I wrote many, many months ago, and I was more excited to do that one than any of them.
I think I know which one this is. You've been telling me about this one. I'm not going to talk about it.
You don't know? You don't pay attention to what I say?
I did pay attention, and it's a dream sequence one.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. I'm actually working on. I was lucky enough to get an advanced copy of a game called Mystic Vale from AEG Games, and they sent me. It's coming out July 28th, but I was so excited about it at this game convention that I started talking about it, and the guy was like, "Well, if you want to do a promo video for us," and he sent me an advanced copy. So keep an eye out on NerdBot for the Mystic Vale Loki approved video, where I'll be doing product placement for products that I stand by. I may do one for like Snack Masters beef jerky and maybe like those freeze-dried apples and Gosling's ginger beer. I just want to do a bunch of product placement and see if I can start getting sponsorship or something. That'd be nice.
It would be.
Yeah.
It really would be.
Let's see. Persona 4. La, 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 la. There was a question in here. Have you gotten your Deadpool jacket? Did you fix the Deadpool jacket?
Karen, yes. No. I have the Deadpool jacket. I haven't fixed it yet or altered it yet. If I'm not able to get it altered before we start filming, I'm just going to wear it as it is. So either way, I'm going to wear it. Just it's either going to look like it's more fitted or it's just going to be baggy like everybody else's Deadpool stuff usually is.
Yeah. Okay. So don't worry about the jacket. It'll happen eventually.
It'll be in the videos no matter what.
Yeah. All right. What do you think? Danielle Hay asks, what do you think about Carnage possibly being in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Spider-Man Homecoming? Is that a movie?
That's going to be the next Spider-Man movie made by Marvel rather than Sony. Maybe it will be made by Sony. It's going to have the kid from Civil War.
Back in 2000, when did the first Spider-Man movie come out? 2001 or 2000?
Yeah.
So whenever in that time frame, when they first said that they're going to have Spider-Man, the only thing I cared about is seeing Venom and Carnage.
Yeah.
So,
What'd you think about Venom in Spider-Man 3?
Oh God, no.
So
I wanted to walk out of the theater. I was so like I'm not a critic. Like I'll watch a movie, I'm like, okay, that sucked, or it was okay, or that was fucking great. But that's the one and only time I can think of that I was just so unbelievably upset and wanted to walk out.
Yeah, I think Venom, they definitely got Venom wrong in how, because like we want to see 90s, Venom after he's been around for a couple of years. Like when Venom first happened, he was kind of another Spider-Man dressed in black with big teeth. But then as like kind of the 90s and into the early 2000s progressed, Venom became this like hulking, monstrous demon thing that was like incredibly evil and crazy. And I think that's what everyone wanted to see. And when they cast, was it Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
No, Topher Grace. Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name, but that was just I'm like,
Topher Grace.
Yeah, that was
Kid
crazy.
From that 70s show.
But then they had him like he was just a whining crybaby.
Yeah.
Literally crying like over Spider-Man with tears, which was weird. And he sounded like a damn pterodactyl. Like he was unthreatening in every way.
Yeah.
Except for his look. His look wasn't that bad. But
he was still too skinny. Like he should have been the big kind of Hulk monster that, he had been known to be by that point. But I got high hopes for as long as Marvel has their hand in Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming. I have high hopes. I think that they can do Carnage right because it's Marvel.
Do they though? Like I know that they're sharing rights with Sony over Spider-Man, but is Marvel having anything to do with Spider-Man Homecoming?
Well, did you? You saw Civil War with me. What'd you think of Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's all right.
Yeah, Spider-Man was the best Spider-Man I've ever seen.
But they're only sharing Spider-Man. Like, they're sharing rights of Spider-Man.
But they're sharing the rights of the movies. I think Marvel's going to be writing whoever's writing the Spider-Man movie is probably going to have to run through Marvel, and I think they're not going to accept, the same quality of shit that Sony would accept, because Sony would just be like, as long as there's a giant spider in the third act, we're good.
Yeah.
So I have high hopes. I think Carnage can look really cool if they don't spend too much time with.
Now Carnage should be skinny, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, Carnage should be like emaciated, skeletal.
Yeah, he's like Jack Skellington with Carnage suit on it.
Yeah, like spiky and drippy and just like constantly like moving. Like everything should be like really just warping around him. That should be really cool, but we'll see. I don't know. Like, I thought, what's the last thing I thought could be cool? I had high hopes for Batman Superman up until I saw it. And they fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey says, could you imagine getting free ginger beer for the rest of your life? Yep, sure could.
Why not? Even I can imagine that.
Yeah. Luciana wants to know, are you guys going to San Diego Comic-Con? I will be there, Luciana. ThorTV is, as far as I know, still looking for a ticket.
Wait, what? San Diego Comic-Con? Yes, I still do not have a ticket. Had a few offers to buy some, but
yeah, a little much.
Yeah.
Money's tight, ladies and gentlemen. San Diego Comic-Con is not an easy trip to make. Spider-Man Homecoming sounds like it's going to be some kind of high school. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, Wraith, all Spider-Man storylines are kind of a coming-of-age story. Carnage has always been one of my favorites. Okay. 70s Venom. God, was Venom all the way back in the 70s? Wow. I think I only enjoyed Bruce Campbell cameo. All right. Americans, is it true that you can write in who you vote for? Like, can you write in Loki or Cookie Monster, says Loki God of. It's true that you can waste your vote. I think back in the 70s, there was actually a pretty substantial, like a 1 or 2% margin of people voting for Mickey Mouse during one election because people were so mad about the candidates. But yes, you can write something in. But as the current electoral process works, even the popular vote, your vote doesn't count. Like, it doesn't count at all. It might count for governors and senators and representatives, but I don't think the presidential race is actually decided by people who vote. So that's unfortunate. But yes, if you have a day to waste or even just a couple minutes, you can go and vote for Harrison Ford.
That's my vote.
If you could have anyone be in the White House, who would you have? Like anyone in the world, you vote for them and they will be imprisoned to the White House for the next 4 years to run the country. Maybe we shouldn't get political. If you could name one movie star to be in the White House.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to think who's got a good, or even one fictional character. Let's say one fictional character.
Well, we're all going to pick Loki.
Oh. Who would I want?
But Loki. Well, either he's stuck on his thinking face or it froze like that. Well, it's not the worst image of you that it's ever frozen on. So, Jack Nicholson. I could see Jack Nicholson. Jon Stewart. Handsome Jack for president. Morgan Freeman. Yeah. All right. Morgan Freeman would have my vote. And Jack Nicholson. Maybe they can just both be president. For vice president, why can't ThorTV be president? Hmm? Hmm. No. ThorTV president, Loki Hates You vice president. That's how that's going to work. Mhm. No Batman. No Batman as president. That would be all bad. Now he's dropped off the thing, so now he can come back. I don't think Thor would really know what to do as president. Thor would be lost as president, as I would be lost as president. Which makes you really think, how could he be a king? New message. Uh-oh. Is he having issues getting on? Computer overheated, starting laptop. All right. Starting up the old laptop. Old Betsy. I'm in a different room now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a crazy looking room. The walls. This is basically the attic. Like the walls are all weird, and then even like in this area here, these are the walls coming down, so I can't put my computer all the way over. And that's in 4 sides of the room, how it slants down. So only right in the middle of the room does it go up and have this arch and everything up here. So, and then there's all kinds of stuff in this room because it's not technically my room. It belongs to somebody else, and she had moved out. So, but all of her stuff is still in here. So I don't really have an entire room to myself. I share it with a bunch of things. Can't steal the feathers. They're not even mine. Let's see. Temperature. What is temperature? I don't know. It's pretty hot in this room, though. I gotta turn on the air conditioner. It's 91 right now. 91 degrees. It'll be 102 today. There was 106 or 108 the last 2 days. It'll be 106 tomorrow. So it's hot. I have more energy right now. Dark lightning because of I'm drinking coffee. But as far as running goes, I actually haven't ran in about a month right now. I think it's been a month. Yeah. I really need to start getting back into that. Pants are getting a little tight again. Every time my pants start getting too tight, and I know I'm not going to buy larger pants, like then I know it's like, all right, you have to diet. Then they'll get loose, and they'll get tight again, and then they'll get loose. So I just keep going back and forth. Yeah, and plus I can't go running out in this. That's been the biggest problem that stops me. If it's 80 degrees, even that is pretty rough for me to run in because I'm already like really hot blooded. Like my body temperature just runs really warm. And yeah, no, running in 80 degrees can kill me after 5 minutes. "77 Fahrenheit, what the hell? Why am I not there?" What is 30 Celsius? Why is everything so different in America? Why can't it just be the same? Like everywhere all around the world, all that stuff's the same except for right here. In America, everything has to be different. They have to invent their own shit. It doesn't make sense. 104 is 40. So why? So man, his laptop's taking forever. Oh, hi, Logan. Come in here and talk to me. You haven't talked to me in forever. You don't call, you don't write, and then you jump in here to talk to me. Can't hear me. I can hear me. You can hear me just fine. I can hear myself. What? I'm talking. I'm talking. You can't hear me? Maybe it's just you. Ah, all right. Good. I don't have nothing to talk about. So there's that. Yes. No. Wait. Who are you talking to? Who's bringing who coffee? Bring me coffee. Take all the coffee, all the coffee. And he's back. And he's kind of, sort of picture of him.
Sorry. Hold on.
I'm gonna turn down my volume now.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down my volume. I'm gonna turn down my volume. My mama's name.
My volume.
Oh man. So yeah, my computer still has some bugs that need working out. I think I need a bigger power supply because I keep overheating. And I think it's because there's not enough power getting to the power supply.
Definitely something like your wife now. Needs a bigger power supply.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, that's how I screwed up my last computer, was installing the power supply. I fried everything.
I still need a new GPU in mine.
Oh, man. So.
Because it overheats still.
Just fucking turn this computer on. And I turn the volume down. And as soon as I do that, somebody pulls up outside with their loud-ass van. Let's see. DC because, okay, Mata, I got stuff. Don't come here. Corn and meth, 104.
Corn and meth? What?
Yeah, that's Wraith's standard line to describe Indiana, is that's all they got is corn and meth. Did you already answer the coffee of the day?
Oh, I didn't even see that one. No, but it's one of the ones Brandy sent me. I'm not sure. One of the ones from Hawaii. I don't know which one it is.
What's the Wi-Fi password in Asgard? Is that an inside joke? Is that one of yours?
Password. The password for the Wi-Fi is Thundercunt.
Thundercunt. Kim is asking if it's a new setup in my room. I did just go out to the sidewalk and I found this little CD case. So now I'm trying to stuff all my board games in it. And as you can see, they're a little on the sticking out side. So I'm trying to damage control that as much as possible.
I'm using my games right now as my laptop holder.
Okay. All right. That's nice.
So that way I can bring the laptop up higher.
But yes, it's very hot here. I think it's about 95 degrees today.
It's 12:30.
2.5 drinks at Chili's. We have a few extra people at the house today. Their power cut out. It may take a while for the UK to get coffee to you. Stupid computer. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, Shelf. You know what I'm talking about. Moda cue the Disney happy music. Got my laptop repaired. I had to wait 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks without a laptop sucks. 4 weeks without a real computer is hard. There's certain things that a phone can do well, and there's certain things that a computer can do well. I don't like living without either one of them. I use my box of Doom as a little shelf. Actually, somebody just bought me Doom. Who was it? Who was it that bought me Doom? Let me see.
Do I have any packages?
No, nothing. There was one thing that came in from Karen, and it was a bunch of like swag from her job. It was a bunch of like promotional materials that were like little 8 gig USB drives and like a cell phone charger, like a portable cell phone charger.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there was 2 of them. I'm not gonna lie, I gave one to Amada. So
Damn it.
You can have my other one. You can have the other. Actually, I gave mine to Amada. You can have the one that I kept.
How much are those things? How much are those things?
A little cell phone charger?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can get them for $20.
Hmm.
Especially the ones that are promotional ones. It's not a super fancy one with a lot of built-in features. It's just a battery with a USB port on it. So you just plug in your iPhone charger plug and you're good to go. Hey Logan Herbert. I have not had a chance to play Lords of Waterdeep, Tim. It might this Saturday, depending on the turnout at game night. We've started to do a weekly game night at my buddy Davis's house, and he really likes the more involved games. He got his hands on a copy of Blood Rage, and I'd like to play that one with a proper tutorial because the last time I played, the tutorial was garbage. And we played Dungeon. It's just Dungeon with an exclamation point after it, and that was fun. Never played that one before. I hope to play this one pretty soon, Starship Command. It looks super friggin' nerdy. It's like all Star Trek shit.
Kelsey, yes. Always want more stuff.
Yeah, if still Wraith
Let's do coffee mugs. I think I'm a little overboard on coffee mugs. Like some of them are packed away, and I have a couple sitting out where I put my change and pens and stuff in, so I kind of use them for that. And then some boxed up, and then I only use actually 3 of those coffee mugs for actual coffee. So I'm good on mugs.
Ippity was my donor on the Doom thing. I haven't even gotten this. I'm afraid to start playing Doom because it's so hot out that my computer's going to overheat. So I haven't gotten around to it yet. But
that's one problem. My computer keeps overheating. Like I can't use it more than 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, and it actually shuts down.
No, it'll fry if I don't shut it off. Like the fan just goes crazy. The GPU still needs to be replaced, so yeah. It'll fry that one if I don't shut it down.
That sounds awful.
It's awful.
If you end up liking Blood Rage, I mean, calling it because of Scythe. Yeah, I mean, Tim, I've already got a close friend who has it, so if you want to send Blood Rage over, maybe even think about sending it to Steven, because I think it's a good game, and it's worth playing. I just haven't played it right, because the guy who was supposed to be giving me an informed tutorial wasn't keeping track of the score while we were playing, and that really went up my ass hard. So, Wade says they sent something to you, so keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yep.
Karen wants to know when you'll be in LA so that she can send you things to the PO box. Maybe the more relevant question is, when will I be in Fresno? Because
yeah, I don't even know when you're gonna be in Fresno. Actually, I have no idea what's going on with that, with ZapCon.
Looks like, oh god, that won't be until October.
Oh,
October.
Okay. That's a long time away then.
Yeah, but I mean, you may be in LA before then. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
When? Oh, I gotta look up when Memphis is. Maybe it'll be Memphis that we see each other next. Was that in November last year? Because that's near Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a while before we actually make an appearance together. Oh, August is what? Salt Lake, right? When's Salt Lake?
I would like to go to Salt Lake.
Yeah. So it's all, it's all up in the air, guys. We don't know anything. Since he was playing it all the time since he got it. It does look interesting. I might even try it. Hey, Bill, what's the next convention you're going to? The next convention I'm going to, I think I'm going to actually drop by AX in about an hour and a half, honestly. I'm just going to take a walk down there, see what's going on.
Like, it's going this weekend?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to wear a costume today. And unless someone hands me a pass tonight, I probably won't really go in costume tomorrow either. So that's the next con I'm going to, and then after that, I think it's San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. Anime Expo. Yep, then San Diego Comic-Con. However, there is a Ghostbusters premiere party in, I want to say Azusa. It's not Azusa. It's Arcadia. In Arcadia, if anyone's in the LA area and you want to come to a NerdBot event, there's a Ghostbusters premiere and screening and free screening after party at the Arcadia Dave & Buster's in the Westfield Mall. It is like, you can go watch Ghostbusters. I think you can go at 5 o'clock. You can watch the original Ghostbusters. Then you walk across the mall hallway to the AMC theater, watch the new Ghostbusters, and then you can go back to Dave & Buster's after that and have like a bunch of free drinks, or it's like 2 free drinks and a buffet and all that stuff. And it's like, you get that basically for the price of a ticket, for the price of a movie ticket. So go check that out.
Really nice. I do want to see the new one now.
Kat is going to Stockton Con, August 20th and 21st.
Yeah, I still don't know about that one either.
I don't know what Stockton Con is.
It's a super small convention, actually. Or at least last time I ever heard it was. So it might have been growing.
Dita wants to know if I've lost weight. Dita, if you ever want to make me insecure and feel bad, ask me if I've lost weight. It's probably that I have my hair up and my hair's really greasy right now. I probably weigh more now than I ever have in any of the previous broadcasts, but that's coming in down here.
That's where it goes. First place it goes, and it's the last place to go when you want to lose it.
Yeah. So no, I haven't lost weight. I've been actually eating pretty well, but it's summertime, so I get a little. I look here. Here's me with more weight on me.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Now you're fat, Loki.
I'm a big fat fucking freak. Let's see. We have a few. NerdCon. It's the dark shirt. You look supermodel smooth. Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah.
Since the last broadcast, I have gotten to hang out with Lynn, so that was cool. We got to go to LA Cosplay Con and hang out a little bit. I was unfortunately stuck at my table most of the day, so Lynn was sort of doing her own thing much of the time. But you know, we had a few laughs. Lynn got to see one of the two of the three LA landmarks she wanted to see, so not a total loss of a trip.
Yeah.
The next gaming convention, I believe, should be Strategicon Gateway. I can check the date for that right now. Let me see what we got. Strategicon. See what we can find. Strategicon. They got a great thing going at Strategicon. Just a nice Labor Day weekend, September 2nd through September 5th. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, I'll be at DragonCon. So, although that's the next one in my area, I won't be at it because I'll be at DragonCon. Let's see. How's everyone doing? La 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 la. Tiki Tai. So yeah, we did, when Lynn was in town, we did some things and had some food and stuff. I actually just got to meet up with a couple of other people we met in Philadelphia at the Loki gathering.
What is Logan saying? Because now I read something that says, Logan, I think he's ignoring you, but I don't know what. I haven't read anything on here. Not ignoring you.
Yeah, guys, there's a lot of shit to read here.
Ignoring my son.
Logan says, Dad. Logan says,
oh.
Faza. Logan says, yes, you have tons. Logan, you got to ask a question if you want us to see
actually say something.
Hi, Logan. I see you say hi.
It's not like you're here and you're like in my face like, Dad, hey, Dad.
He just wants you to say hi. Yeah, that's all.
Look at me. Dad, hey, guess what? Dad, look at me.
Yeah, send him texts if anything. You've got his phone number.
You can talk to me all the time. Phone number.
Let's see.
Apparently, so do a lot of other people.
Yeah. If you guys want us to say hi, you're just gonna have to keep saying it. You're gonna have to really make a show of it, because I kind of skip over all the hellos and highs and how are yous.
Especially when you get the messages that are like that.
Yeah.
Like hi.
Yeah. Honestly, I've gotten to the point where in my Loki inboxes, if people say anything that's not goal oriented, I can't. I don't even respond anymore. Hello, hi, how are you doing? How was your day?
Yeah,
I don't even bother.
I don't respond to any of that.
Yes, or even Chen. We did meet up. We had Thai food, so that was cool. Or even Chen and her friend Kamea. So that was fun. Big thanks, Kat, for the incredible behind-the-scenes con experience. Does a little hello dance. Hello, Pointless Dragon. Logan. Tim wants to ask Logan questions about what you've been up to. Look at me. Hey, Carol. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Maphonics. Welcome back. So, yeah, I mean, we don't really, I'm sorry we don't have many questions, and we don't really have much eventful subjects to talk about. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, and that's not to say bad things. I've just been really busy. I've been working quite a bit with NerdBot, but usually that stuff is like writing and editing and helping out with sort of brainstorming. So it's not a lot of stuff that I'm going to be able to show you on, YouTube or whatever. Although there are a couple things that you should be able to see soon. Do you think that you're going to have your next Deadpool thing shot soon-ish?
It's actually all depending on Riley right now.
Okay.
So after Sunday, we're going to shave her head and we're going to start filming. So I would say within the next week and a half to 2 weeks, we'll have another video up and going.
Okay.
Did you watch the gag reel?
I did. That one looked like it came out well.
Yeah, there was hardly, I went through so much footage, and especially of all your video footage, you only had those 2 things in there where you did anything. You're pretty much on point, every time the camera's on.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the gag reel stuff is kind of on purpose. When we're filming, I want to be zoned in and doing my lines and hitting the marks and stuff. But yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no, none of that stuff's on purpose because I didn't have any intentions on putting one of those together until somebody had mentioned it. A month or a month and a half ago? So I decided to go through all the footage and see what I could put together. It wasn't so bad. Pretty good.
Kelsey, actually, I want to say hi to because she's been ordering a couple. She's asked for a few prints, and I sent those out. Kelsey, you should be getting your second envelope soon. There's another little special surprise in there for you. So keep that in mind. And plot details. People have been talking about the Ragnarok cast, the Ragnarok announcements. I haven't seen a single one.
Yeah, neither have I.
I know they announced who's playing Hell, and who in that the Hulk is going to be in it, but I just don't care.
And aren't they supposed to be filming soon? Next year.
Yeah, I think they're starting filming soon. And someone had just mentioned that I sat down for lunch with, or even Chin, and she was like, so she was basically, she goes, I have a surprise for you. And I'm like, this never turns out well.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, you know how they're starting to film Ragnarok soon, in the next week or something? And I'm like, and I'm expecting her to say, we're going to get you on the set or something like that. And she's like, well, we were at Disneyland and we spoke to some of the cast members and we want to get them in contact with you about getting you and Steven in as their Thor and Loki cosplayers. And I'm just like,
huh?
I need you to, I don't know. She basically went to Disneyland and started talking up the characters. She's going to get it. And I was like, well, that sounds great because I would love to have a job. But at the same time, the understanding with Disney characters, in-park characters, is that...
We've had this conversation.
Right.
There would be no more of ThorTV and Loki Hates You.
Right. So Disney would own our likenesses as Thor and Loki. We would not be able to leave Disneyland Park dressed as Thor and Loki. We would not be able to exist as Thor and Loki outside of the Disneyland Park if we did the characters for the Disney Corporation. They would own us. And probably for another 5 years on top of our tenure there, or our time there. We would just not be able to even get into that character until our contract with Disney was up, which could last years. Mm-hmm. So that's a little tough.
So
hey, Chris.
We would be Thor and Loki inside of Disneyland, and nothing outside of that, or we could be Thor and Loki outside of Disneyland to the rest of the world. So
yeah, you'd be more likely to see me on Hollywood Boulevard. Antoinette. If you're curious if I can pronounce Antoinette, I would pronounce it Antoinette. I want Jormungandr in the film, not the Hulk. I want northern things, big mythology things. Well, Loki, god of. Unfortunately, Hulk sells better than obscure mythological characters. Chris, we've been well. Gauntlet has been tossed. Challenge allowed. Are you running the Avengers Marathon? Stacy, if they invite me to partake as a cosplayer standing on the sidelines of the Avengers Marathon, I'll be glad to be there, but I will not be running any marathons anytime in the near future. If Disney invited you to be a cosplayer on the sidelines of the Disney Avengers Marathon, and they offered you a ticket to Disneyland to compensate you for it, would you accept?
Kind of cheap of them. I mean,
well, they're inviting dozens and dozens of cosplayers to do this. It's not like they can hand everybody $500 for standing on the sidelines.
I mean, it's just one ticket.
It's one ticket, but I mean, a ticket to Disneyland is $150.
Yeah. I need more tickets. Can I just like collect them up over the years?
All right. So the answer to that question is no. ThorTV will not be at the Disney Avengers Marathon.
No, I won't be there. Yeah, no.
So yeah, that's how that's gonna go. We've got 10 minutes. If anyone wants to get your questions in now, please do so. Trying to think of when the next con we will be going to will be. Maybe October. Maybe that'll just be how it pans out. Do you have anything you're trying to get to people? Do you got any prints left that you might be able to mail out if you... Oh,
somebody was asking about prints a while back. I have the prints that I have left from the last time you were here.
Well,
it's left over.
So, guys, if you want a ThorTV print, PM him in his Facebook, and he can tell you his rate for shipping and for the prints themselves. You can get it signed however you want it.
With $50 shipping and handling.
Yeah, $75 for shipping and handling should be fine.
$79.95 shipping and handling.
Pointless Dragon, there are at least 2 more I Swear to Gods on the way. How did you 2 end up on Wizard World Philly, though? If I remember correctly, you weren't going. That is correct, Dita. What happened was I made a video saying that it was too expensive, and then the day after that video came out, someone offered to sponsor both of us to go out there. So I sort of ate my words on that one.
The day before the video came out.
Yeah. It was the day before the video came out, and then the video came out anyways, despite my asking for it not to. So that was nice.
That's great, though. It's funny.
This is when Bill usually whips out the calendar. I've whipped out the calendar a couple of times. Any tattoos set for the future? Red Star, I will not be getting any tattoos ever.
Ever.
Fangirl Madness wants to get the Philadelphia Loki group together again. Fangirl Madness, that was the most expensive cosplay group I could ever try to imagine getting back together, in that everyone who was in that group paid probably $500 to $1,000 to get into that con. So, you know, if you want to get that group back together, it's going to be a very expensive endeavor. Last thing I need is Stephen. Oh, God.
I'm not even know what is that referring to. Like,
so Lynn wanted to get a print for herself and a print for Tim. So as a joke, I sent her my shirtless print for Tim.
Oh, okay.
And I wrote a little caption on there. So it's not anything against you without your shirt on in particular, as much as it is against men in an unsolicited way sending shirtless pictures to Tim. which, you know, that's his prerogative. He doesn't want to look at it. It's fine.
Unsolicited dick pics to Tim.
Yeah. Did it already start? Still got the live event. Will begin in a few months. It was hilarious. Did you get that $1,500 signature? Yes, Dita, there are pictures on the internet of Steven and I with Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth. So go on our Twitter and look for that. Have any advice for what I should expect? Oh, look at that. It's our pictures.
It's picture.
Glare. There you go.
Yeah, lots of glare. I got Chris Hemsworth's signature. I was supposed to get Tom Hiddleston's signature too.
Yeah, I gave that one to my girlfriend.
Yeah. Did you tell her that was my signature?
I did. I told her, and she was very grateful.
Better be.
Chris, what should you expect from what should Chris expect from his first con when he goes to it this summer?
Sex, drugs. Oh, a con.
Yeah.
Not the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. People.
I'd say, Chris, just expect to be bored if you don't look through the schedule. When you get in and you get your ticket, they'll hand you like a magazine that has all the scheduling for the panels, the scheduling for the signings, the scheduling for even the layout of the vendor hall. Use that as much as you can. Read the descriptions of the panels. Even before you go to the con, go on the website and read the descriptions of the panels. Find the ones you want to go to and plan your day around that. Say, all right, Friday at noon, I want to be at this. Friday at 3 p.m., I want to be at this. Saturday at 9 a.m., I want to be here. At noon, I want to be here. 3 p.m., I want to be here. So that you know where to be throughout your days. Because if you don't plan, you're going to end up getting there, and then Sunday, you'll hear about all this cool stuff that happened and you missed out on. So go on the website, do your research as to how you want to plan out your con, and take full advantage of the schedule rather than trying to play it by ear once you've gotten there. If you were just attending a con, not in cosplay, what do you think you'd be looking for?
Not in cosplay?
Yeah, like you're just there chilling out, and you're you know.
Let's see. First con I went to was not in cosplay, and I was there. I was on a mission. I had some friends with me, and I was on my. I was trying to find somebody to make me a costume, so I had a mission when I went. And then the other times I've always been in costume.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, like even if you don't plan anything out, something can happen.
It's true. I think if I were going to a convention, I would want to find the gaming area and just hang out there and play as many new games as I could. And I might look for like either some comedy panels or some panels of comedy shows that I know I enjoy. I would probably go to a Bob's Burgers panel if there was one of those, or Venture Brothers panel, or anything that had celebrities that I really like listening to. So maybe something with TJ Miller if that was a big enough con. Okay.
Yeah, that was the only time I've listened to any like celebrities or anything was when we were watching Chris and Tom. But it was funny watching that whole scenario, like them up there on stage on the couch and they had microphones and they're talking and other people are asking questions, and it was like it's basically what we do right here, just on a much larger scale, obviously. But it was just interesting, like making that connection and watching that,
Yeah. I don't know. That panel was fun, but like that was such a such a like fangirl panel. It was like, tell us more about Shakespeare. I was like, all right, we get it. He's like, oh, I'm a high class actor. I do Shakespeare.
I'm just so glad this whole like what's Taylor Swift thing wasn't happening until after that convention.
Yeah, they would have ripped him apart for that.
Oh yeah.
Tim, the band is going very slowly. We've canceled our last 2 practices, so not much. Favorite Bob's Burger character? I think it might be Teddy, honestly. Really like Teddy.
Favorite what character?
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Bob's Burgers.
Have you seen Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, because well, that's usually like when my girlfriend's over here. We're usually like I'm always watching Star Trek, but I just finished Star Trek, so I watched all 7
It's 1
seasons
o'clock.
of The Next Generation, and she's always changing it to Bob's Burgers. So I don't have any favorite characters or anything off of that.
Keep watching. It'll happen.
Keep watching.
Anyways.
And Family Guy.
Yeah. But it is now 1 o'clock.
1 p.m.
So I shall begin to forage for food. And I'm going to go stop by AX to see our little friend Selena, who's down there. So or do we want to do a 6 p.m. or are we just going to do the noon?
Oh no, yeah, just the noon one. Yeah, I'll be busy.
So if you guys are hoping for a 6 p.m., sorry about your face. Anyways, this has been the Thursday Thursday broadcast, June 30th, 2016. If you don't like it, you can suck it. We miss you. Love you. Bye.
Goodbye.